Alright, just a quick video to show how I linked OnSong charts to Helix presets. So essentially, when you pick your Living Water number 2, when I pick that, it will bring up that chart automatically. If I pick number 1, Final Word, it will pull that chart up automatically. Now, Oh Come to the Altar number 5, I haven't linked that yet, so notice nothing happened. So let me walk you through how to do that. So in the presets itself, here's Oh Come to the Altar. You can see it's 02A. Notice down here it gives you a CC3204, PC04, and CC6902. The only one you're really concerned about for OnSong is the PC. So it's program change 4. Just for information, CC32, the value 4, it relates to what I'm calling Sunday set list. It relates to that set list. Factory 1 would be 0, Factory 2 is 1, various stuff is 2, PRS presets 3, and Sunday set list is 4. And then the CC6902 is referring to the snapshot that is active when that preset recalls. But for OnSong, you just need the PC04. So now that we know that, if I go into global settings and you go to MIDI, I have MIDI base channel 1, okay, and I have MIDI PC send on USB. Now this could be MIDI or USB or both, or off. So on USB, we'll send that PC command out over the USB cable. If I had it on MIDI or MIDI plus USB, MIDI would send it out over the MIDI jack on the MIDI 5-pin DIN jack on the back of the Helix. I use that to send BPM messages to another Helix on stage, so I don't want to be sending PC commands over that, otherwise his Helix will be jumping to various presets, and we don't want that. So you got to make sure that PC send is on for the USB, and you got to know what program change you want to recall. In my case, or what's being sent. And go Come to the Altar, we know that that's sending program change number 4. So then I can come up here to OnSong, and if I push the little gear icon there, and then I go to Editors, and I go to MIDI. So you can see the triggers that I've already got set up. Channel 1, because that's the channel the Helix is on. Program change 1, 2, 3, and 4 for the other songs. And now let's set up 5. So all you do is send that command to the Helix by selecting it here. So I'm going to have to move off of, I'm already on Oh Come to the Altar, and I just pushed it, so you'll notice nothing happens. So I need to move off of it onto something else. I'll just go to Resurrecting, and notice it sent the one that I already have highlighted, right? Because that's the PC message that came through. But it also sent Control 33 on channel 1. Remember, that's the CC message for the set list, so I don't need that, so I can just remove it. Now when I go to the one that I do want, Oh Come to the Altar, so essentially you just click it, and you get your messages in. I get a PC and then that control change for the set list. So I don't need the control change, I'll remove it. So program change 5 on channel 1, select it, and you get a lot of options of what do you want OnSong to do when this command comes in. Scroll all the way to the bottom and choose switch song, and the song is Oh Come to the Altar. So select Oh Come to the Altar, the checkbox is there, and then click done, and that's it. So now when I go to, say, Living Water, I get Living Water. And when I go to Oh Come to the Altar, I get Oh Come to the Altar. So that's pretty cool. Being on stage, just selecting the next song in line and having the chart automatically come up. Each week I do have to go into these settings, these triggers. And for song 1 would be program change 1 on channel 1, and I can just click it and go down to select song and choose song 1 for that week. And this week it happens to be Final Word. And I just have to change those each week. Now what I was trying to do was figure out in the set list of OnSong how to link the commands to position on the set. So as I load songs into the set list, that I wouldn't have to remap. I haven't figured out how to do that on OnSong, but mapping it directly to the individual song works. It just means each week I just have to make that adjustment. But it's very convenient on stage between songs, quick transitions, just to click the foot switch and have it change over and be ready to go.